The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise. It's Cruise at 6.
Well, a very good evening. It's Matt here on Monday, the 30th of January. Of course, it's Cruise at 6, and we've got some fantastic cruises coming in the next half an hour. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I was away with the family on the Isle of Man for a few days. We had a great time. But coming up in the show, we've got lots of drinks offers, onboard credit. We're going to some amazing destinations, and if you see the perfect cruise for you, all you've got to do is get in contact. It's really simple, and here's John with all the details.
It really is simple. You can give us a call on 0333 7777 899, standard network rate supply, or in Ireland it's 1800 80 55 00. If you're calling from overseas, it's 0044 333 7777 899. You can text the word cruise, leave a space, and then your message, and send it off to us at 60300, your standard network rate supply. And you can email us completely free of charge. As always, studio@visioncruise.co.uk. Send us all your photos from your cruise holidays as well. You know what we're like, we're really nosy, we'd like to see them. And you can also contact us via Facebook as well. It's Vision Cruise UK, and on Twitter it's @VisionCruise_UK, and you can contact me direct too. It's @JCVisionCruise. Also, you can catch up with all our programmes again on youtube.com/Vision Cruise, and don't forget to like the old programme as well. That way you get to see everything first.
So there's loads of ways to get in contact, so make sure you do. We'd love to hear from you. Now, you may be sat there and you're thinking, oh, tomorrow I'm out. I'm going out somewhere. I can't get back for the show. Or you've got a friend that keeps saying, I haven't got Sky, so I can't watch any of the shows. Well, actually, you can. It's really simple. All you have to do is get online. Take a look at this, and it shows you exactly what you've got to do.
Watch us online. Watch Vision Cruise and Holiday and Cruise TV's favourite programmes on any of your devices. Turn on your laptop and go to www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. You can also watch Holiday and Cruise TV on your tablet device. And there's no need to download any apps. Just go to Holiday and Cruise TV's website. If you have a smartphone, then you can watch Holiday and Cruise TV on the go. Watch your favourite shows online. Laptop, tablet and mobile. Watch Holiday and Cruise TV on all your devices.
There you go. It really is that simple, and you won't miss any of our shows. Now, like I said, coming up today, we've got some wonderful cruises, and we're going to start with some traditional cruising on Fred Olsen's beautiful Braemar. Let's have a look round, shall we? Now, Fred Olsen, they really are, even though they're smaller ships, slightly smaller ships, they've got a really intimate feel, real personal, friendly feel. But you still get everything on board as well. And Fred Olsen Braemar, they really know how to do cruising perfectly. Nice, traditional, small cruising. And you're going to meet loads and loads of great people on board, from the staff and, of course, your fellow passengers. You've got wonderful areas there on board the ship. Lots of lovely food, lots of different choice to have as your each and every evening for your evening meals or your lunches. The choice is endless. Of course, when on board, you've got lots of things to do as well, lots of different areas, different restaurants, bars and lounges, so you can sit back, relax and enjoy, take in the stunning views on this beautiful cruise. Like I said, you've got the wonderful bars and lounges where you can sit back, relax and just enjoy. The accommodation on board is very luxurious as well, so you're going to have a nice time in your cabins as well. All the little extras are thought of. You've got your tea and coffee stations, your water there as well. So you don't need to worry about all of that when you get up in the morning. If you need a coffee like I do, it's all there for you. And of course, you're going to be entertained each and every day whilst you're on board with your entertainment team on board. So once you've had your evening meal, you can go down into the show lounge, sit back, relax and enjoy a wonderful live show, or you can sit in one of the many bars or lounges, be entertained by one of the wonderful entertainment team on board with live music, live dancing. And if you've forgotten anything or you want to pick up some duty-free items there on board, then just head to the onboard shops and have a look around. They've got lots and lots there. You can see the main show lounge there, where you've got your main shows. Of course, they do demonstrations on board as well. You're going to have a great time on board this wonderful traditional cruise ship on board the Fred Olsen Braemar. Now, we're going on the French Rivers on the 12th of May of this year for 9 nights. We're going to depart you out of Southampton, and we're going to cruise you around some beautiful rivers onto our first port of call, which is Bordeaux. Now, you're going to have an overnight in Bordeaux as well, one of France's oldest cities. You can sample, well, I would definitely sample some of the stunning wine here in the city. And like I said, you've got the overnight, so you can go out for the day, head back on board, grab a bite to eat, and then maybe head back out for the evening. Why not? Then from there, we're going on to La Palisse for La Rochelle. It has a great aquarium here, really attractive gardens, wonderful history museum as well, so lots to do. Then on to one of my favourite ports, it's Honfleur. I've been there many times, and I can just recommend a nice stroll around the town and then sample the beautiful food. Then we're off to Rouen for 2 nights in port. So you're going to get 2 nights here at the beautiful Rouen. Lots to do here. You can view the wonderful crooked buildings. They really are amazing. Lots of quaint little squares, and I would especially recommend going to the Market Square. Lots to do there. We're cruising then the River Seine and then back into Southampton. Fares from just $9.99 per person, and if that's not all, we've got the all-inclusive drinks package thrown in for free. And if that's not enough, €120 per room on board credit. Now, that offer ends on the 31st of January. It ends tomorrow. Pick up the phone, 0333 7777 899. Let's look back through the details. If you fancy going to the French Rivers, it does sound lovely, doesn't it? On the Fred Olsen Braemar on the 12th of May of this year for 9 nights, departing from Southampton. Your ports of call include Bordeaux, where you get your overnight, Honfleur, 2 nights in Rouen. You're going to cruise the River Seine, cruising some other rivers as well there during your time on board. Free all-inclusive drinks, that's thrown in for you. And if you book with us today or tomorrow, it ends tomorrow, you get the €120 per room on board credit. That ends tomorrow. Pick up the phone if you fancy going to the French Rivers on the Fred Olsen Braemar, 0333 7777 899 for that wonderful cruise. And that's a great price there. Look at that, just $9.99 per person. If you fancy a little getaway on the beautiful French Rivers on the 12th of May. Now, this is departing from Southampton as well, so don't really need to worry about your luggage. If you can put it in your boot, then you can take it on board with you. That's a great cruise to start off with. That's brilliant. Now, let's move on to our first top pick, shall we? And we're going to join MSC. And this is another Join John cruise, so John will be on board. Now, we're cruising around the Western Mediterranean. You'll be joining John on board on the 23rd of April of this year for 6 nights. Now, we're flying out of London Gatwick, and we're flying you off to your first port of call, which is Genoa. Then we're off to Civitavecchia, which is the port for Rome. Then on to Parma, where you'll get an overnight in Parma. Then you've got Barcelona. Then you'll be transferred to the Barcelona Sands for 2 nights in this beautiful 4-star hotel. It's a great location right in the centre there, right by the train station. And it's a really modern hotel. It's a great hotel. Lots of wonderful reviews. A 4-star hotel where you'll spend 2 nights there before we transfer you to the airport and fly you back to London Gatwick. Now, this fare is just, look at that, $659 per person, and that includes all your flights, overseas transfers, 4 nights on board this beautiful cruise ship. As you can see, MSC really know how to cruise in style. You've got some wonderful areas. Look at the theatre there. That's absolutely stunning. 2 nights in the 4-star hotel, the Barcelona Sands, and all the transfers are provided, and these are a shuttle shared transfer unless otherwise stated. Look at the fares from just $659. What an amazing top pick. If that's the one for you, 0333 7777 899. What a good top pick to start us off. Now, let's move on to a cruise that just the title sounds amazing. We're on Princess Cruises. We're going on the Canadian and Californian Emerald. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the Emerald Princess, shall we? It's a stunning cruise ship. It really is. And as Princess always say, you're going to come back new. You can see the people there having lots of fun, and you're going to have fun on board as well. The main atrium and the plaza area there it's really big actually, and you can sit there, relax with a nice cup of coffee, and then suddenly your entertainment team will come out and entertain you, or something will happen as you're just enjoying a cup of coffee. It's not planned, it's not scheduled, it just happens. It's great. On board, you're going to have lots of choice, which is what I love about cruising. You've got your lobster there if you want it one night, you've got your steak your next night, and if you don't fancy maybe the evening show, you can sit out under the stars and watch a movie. The Princess Cruises were the first company to do this, so they really know what they're doing there with your movies under the stars. You can relax and unwind in many different areas on board. You've got the spa area, you've got the sanctuary up there on deck, or you've got one of the many bars or lounges where you can sit back, relax, maybe with a good book, or you can just listen to some beautiful entertainment, live entertainment happening all around the ship. And if you like your dancing, well then at the end of the night, the night's far from over. Head up to Skywalker's nightclub. At the back of the ship there, you've got great views over the back of the ship, and you can dance the night away. Of course, each and every evening, you're going to be entertained with some stunning West End style shows on board the beautiful theatre. And as you can see there, the accommodation is very luxurious, lots of space inside your stateroom. Your room will obviously be made up each and every day by the wonderful cabin stewards, and the staff on board are really, really friendly. Great ship there, and that's just the start of this wonderful holiday. Like I said, we're going on the Canadian and Californian Emerald on the 22nd of September of this year for 13 nights. We're going to fly you out to London Heathrow, and you're going to head off for 3 nights in Vancouver. So you're going to stay in Vancouver for 3 nights. You're at the Georgian Court Hotel on a room-only basis. So you've got 3 nights to explore this wonderful city. I've been to Vancouver, went there on my honeymoon. Stanley Park is a must. You really must go to Stanley Park if you can. Also Chinatown. You've got lots of other places where you can just go and explore. Then after your 3 nights, you're going to transfer onto the Emerald Princess, the ship we just saw there. Beautiful Princess cruising, where you're going to come back new. Then from there, you're going to sail out of Vancouver and on to our first port of call, which is Astoria in Oregon, the oldest settlement in the west of the Rockies. The Maritime Museum there is very, very good, so I recommend that. Then from there, you're going to sail on to San Francisco. So much to do here. Check out San Francisco Bay. Of course, the Golden Gate Bridge, to name but just 2. Then from there, you're going on to Santa Barbara. It's a really good arts community here. They make you feel great. As soon as you arrive here, you feel great. Great beaches there, so you can relax, unwind. Then you're off to Los Angeles. So much to do in Los Angeles. You're going to have 3 nights here at the Queen Mary in Long Beach on a room-only basis. So you've got 3 nights. You've got Universal Studios, the Walk of Fame, catch a show. The choices are endless. So much to do here in Los Angeles. And then we'll fly you back to Heathrow. Fares from just $1,599 per person, and your Vision Choice includes all your flights, overseas transfers, 3 nights at the Georgian Court Hotel on a room-only basis, 6 nights on board the Emerald Princess, where you're going to come back new, 3 nights at the Queen Mary Long Beach on a room-only basis in Los Angeles. That's like 3 holidays in one, isn't it? Let's have a look back through the details, because there's so much to cram in. We're going on the Canadian and Californian Emerald on the Emerald Princess on the 22nd of September. We're going for 13 nights, and we're departing from London Heathrow. Your Vision Choice includes 3 nights in Vancouver at the Georgian Court Hotel on a room-only basis, so you can go to Stanley Park, Chinatown, lots to do there for your 3 nights. On to the Emerald Princess, where you're going to go to Astoria in Oregon, San Francisco, Santa Barbara, back to Los Angeles, where you're going to get 3 nights in Los Angeles at the Queen Mary Long Beach on a room-only basis, so you can go to Universal Studios, the Walk of Fame, catch a show. The choices are endless. So, look at the price there, $1,599. We're going to fly you out to Vancouver, where you get 3 nights. You're going to join a beautiful cruise ship, and you're going to go to another hotel in Los Angeles. There's three holidays in one there, and you've got so much. You've got 3 nights in Vancouver, 3 nights in Los Angeles, and if you want, you've got any excursions you want to go on in your 3 nights in Vancouver or in Los Angeles, give us a call. We can sort out any of those for you. We will make this a holiday of a lifetime. Whew, blimey. Wow, that was a great cruise. Now let's move on to our next top pick, shall we? And we're on our friends on P&O and the Oceania. P&O, they know how to do cruising for us Brits, they really do. And we're off to Spain and Portugal on my birthday. We're on the 29th of October for 10 nights, departing from Southampton. And your ports of call include La Coruña is your first port of call. Then you're off to Cadiz, then Malaga. Malaga's a beautiful, beautiful port of call. Visit the old city, it's absolutely fab. Then off to Gibraltar, where you can go up to the see the Barbary Apes there. Then you can come back down, pick up your duty free. Then you're back to Lisbon for your final port of call. Real medieval feel. Got to feel the city centre's got a feel of Trafalgar Square. It's really grand. It's even though it's medieval, it's got a modern feel as well with all the shops there. Ladies, you'll enjoy the shopping. Before we sail you back into Southampton, and of course, all this whilst being on board the beautiful P&O Oceania. Fares from just $729 per person. This is for 10 nights. Look at that fare, from just $729 for 10 nights. You're going to these amazing places. Around Spain and Portugal, whilst on this beautiful cruise ship where you'll be entertained from the moment you get on board to the moment you leave as well. That's a great top pick. If that's the cruise for you, all you need to do is pick up the phone, 0333 77 899. Well, let's move on to our next cruise, and we're on the Celebrity Eclipse. The Celebrity Cruising, they really know how to treat you well, don't they? Look at that, from the hot towels to the beautiful glass elevators, the beautiful spa as well. And the staterooms on board are some of the best you'll find on any cruise ship. They really are. Lots of bars and lounges to sit back, relax and enjoy. Look at the main dining area there. Lots of choice. You've got stunning, stunning food. As I always say, by day 3, your clothes will start to shrink magically. I don't know what they do, but they do. They start to shrink. The staff on board are going to look after you so well. They'll serve you each and every day, whether it's in the restaurant, in one of the bars, in one of the lounges. You've got stunning entertainment on board as well, each and every evening. Spectacular shows in some huge theatres as well. You really do think that you're in a West End theatre. Like I said, lots of different bars and lounges, so you can sample a different cocktail in each of the bars and lounges, or why not head up to Top Deck, where you can take part in one of the many activities going on board. And of course, you've got the stunning areas on deck as well, so you can sit, relax by the pool as well. This is a wonderful cruise ship, lots of live entertainment, lots to do, and you're going to have a great time as we sail around Scandinavia and Russia. You're going on the 30th of July, so you're going to get the weather for 2 weeks, 14 nights, sending you out of Southampton onto your first port of call, which is Zeebrugge. This is the port for Bruges. You're going to sample the wonderful chocolate, the waffles, the beer, whatever you fancy. You're going to have a great time in your first port of call. Then you're off to Warnemünde, which is the port where you can go to Berlin for the day. A wonderful excursion where you can go to Berlin for the whole day. It's a real must. Warnemünde is a great port of call as well. If you've been to Berlin, then take a trip around Warnemünde. Then we're off to Tallinn, our wonderful fairy tale city, one of my favourites, in the capital of Estonia, before we're off to St. Petersburg. And you're going to get your overnight in St. Petersburg. So you can take a trip out during the day, maybe go to the Hermitage, the Grand Palace. In July, it's just going to sparkle with gold. Then you can head back to the ship and head out again in the evening, maybe the folkloric show or the Russian ballet, whatever takes your fancy. You're going to have a great time and bring back lots of memories from St. Petersburg. Then we're off to the capital of Finland in Helsinki. You have a great time there exploring Helsinki before we go on to our next port of call, which is Stockholm. Stockholm is a wonderful sailing. Get your cameras ready, as I always say, as you sail through all these wonderful little islands into the port as well. The ABBA Museum is a must. Before we go to our final port of call, which is Copenhagen, great port of call to finish you off there. You've got the mermaid statue. Tivoli Gardens is a great day out for all the family. Then we'll sail you back to Southampton, where you'll need to book another cruise and just relax, because there's so much packed into this one. Look at the fares from just $1,419 per person on probably one of my favourite itineraries. 0333 77 899. Let's look back through the details, shall we? We're going to Scandinavia and Russia on the Celebrity Eclipse, this beautiful cruise ship. On the 30th of July, you're going to have stunning weather for 14 nights departing from Southampton. Your ports of call include Zeebrugge. This is where you can go to Bruges for the day. You've got Warnemünde, where you can go to Berlin for the day. Tallinn, St. Petersburg, where you'll get your overnight. So you've got 2 chances to go out in St. Petersburg. Then we're on to Helsinki, Stockholm, then Copenhagen before coming back to Southampton. Fares from just $1,419 per person. This is a wonderful cruise on Celebrity Cruises, on the Celebrity Eclipse. This is a wonderful cruise ship. You're going to be entertained each and every evening on board, and then you're going to go to some amazing places in Scandinavia and Russia. Fares from just $1,419. Give us a call, that number again, 0333 7777 899. If that's the cruise for you, give us a call, pick up the phone, because our wonderful reservations team are waiting to take your call. Now, if you're sitting there for the first time and you want a bit more information about cruising, or you just want to come and meet some of the wonderful, wonderful team here at either Vision Cruise or some of the cruise companies that we work with, then we've got some wonderful cruise fares. Just a couple of days ago on Saturday, there was a great cruise fair in Southport, and where all the team were there. I couldn't make it, unfortunately, because I was away on holiday, but we've got another one coming up in Liverpool on Saturday. I'm going to be there with all the team, and it's so easy to come to. Here's all the details.
The Northwest Premier Cruise event is happening on Saturday the 4th of February at the Hilton Hotel Liverpool, opposite the Albert Dock. All the major cruise lines will be there, and if you call now, the tickets are free. 0333 7777 899. Call now for your free tickets to this great cruise event.
So give us a call. That's all you have to do. Give us a call. It's free of charge. Come along, see us all. It's a great day out. You're going to get lots of information. And if you want any information about any of the cruises that we've got here on board, then just come along, and we'd love to see you there. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Now, we got another cruise coming up. We're far from done here. We're on Royal Caribbean on the beautiful Independence of the Seas. And this cruise ship has got absolutely everything. It really has. Look, you've got your ice cream parlours, you've got your steak houses, wonderful cafes, and this is all on board. It's like you're in a city centre itself. You've got the pie shop, wonderful shopping. As you go up the glass elevator, you can see down the ship there, lots and lots to take in, lots of different choice on board, so many different restaurants. I've never known a ship with so many different restaurants, so you've got loads of choice. Pasta one night, Italian, then Chinese the next, Indian the next, whatever takes your fancy. Look at the main dining room. That beautiful crystal chandelier overlooking the main dining room that goes up 2 or 3 floors. And of course, you don't have to go there. You can go to, maybe you fancy a bit of a hamburger, or you go into the grill. The choice is yours. Lots of space out on deck as well. You've got the areas where you can relax and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful deck space. You've got the swimming pools. You've got your sun lounges where you can sit back. The water park for the kids as well. So if you've got your kids with you, they're going to be entertained from the moment they get on board, which is great, isn't it? You want your kids to have a good time as well as you. So like I said, you can relax and unwind. You've got your mini golf there that you can go and take part in. You've got your flow rider that you're going to have great fun on. If you'd go on there, please send us your video, send us your photos. I'd love to see. The accommodation on board is very luxurious as well. Whichever type of balcony or your stateroom you get, you're going to have a wonderful time there. You've got lots and lots of space inside your stateroom to get all your luggage, put that away, and you get ready for your evening. And you can go down to lots of different bars and lounges, sit back, sample a cocktail or have a beer. You've got your ice skating rink as well, where you can have a go at ice skating, or they've got some wonderful shows on there as well. Sit back, relax, just enjoy a book, or why not each and every evening head to the main theatre. Look at that, it's stunning. Enjoy a wonderful West End style show with live entertainment each and every evening, which is what I love the most, live entertainment. Now we're on the Independence of the Seas, and we're going around the Canary Islands on the 16th of September of this year. We're going for 2 weeks, 14 nights, sailing out of Southampton and to our first port of call, which is Vigo. Wonderful first port of call in Vigo, real medieval feel, and the shopping there, ladies, is absolutely stunning. You'll have a great time in your first port of call. Then from there we're going on to Lisbon, capital of Portugal. Great shopping again, another medieval feel here, and just hop on the yellow shuttle buses there, the trams, and that will take you around as well. Then we're off to Cadiz, this is where you can visit Seville for the day, so you can head off to Seville, sample the wonderful history there, or just take a stroll around Cadiz. It's a beautiful port of call. Then we're off to Lanzarote, where you can visit Fire Mountain to see the it's moon-like volcanic views. They really are, it's stunning. Then we're off to Gran Canaria, something for everyone, from water parks to zoos, beautiful beaches. You're going to have a great time in this wonderful port of call. From Gran Canaria, we're on to Tenerife. This is where you can go to, I'd recommend Loro Park. Loro Park is a great day out for absolutely everyone. And of course, as you can see there, the town itself is absolutely stunning. Then we're on to La Palma, set against this beautiful volcanic backdrop. There's so much to do here. You're going to get stunning views, stunning pictures to bring home some wonderful memories. Then we're on to Madeira, one of my favourite ports of call. It really is stunning. I've always had great weather when I've been. You can go up the cable car and come back down on the toboggans if you're a bit adventurous. Then we're on to La Coruña, which is our final port of call, steeped in history, great food and also great shopping. For your final port of call, pick up some souvenirs from your wonderful holiday before we sail you back into Southampton. Fares from just $1349 per person. And if you would like to upgrade to the deluxe drink package, you can do this. And this is just £12 per person per day. That's all your drinks included. £12 per person per day. So if you do that, that then takes the price to $1515 per person. Let's look back at the details, shall we? This is a wonderful cruise. We're going to the Canary Islands on the Independence of the Seas on the 16th of September of this year for 14 nights. Departing from Southampton, your ports of call include Lisbon, you've got Lanzarote, Tenerife, Madeira, to name but a few. The price there, $1349 per person. But if you'd like to upgrade to the deluxe drinks package, you can do this from just £12 per person per day. So you can do that. If you pay £12 per person per day, you will upgrade to the deluxe drinks package. So that's any drink you can have, any drink. That is great value. That then takes you to $1515 per person. Give us a call 0333 7777 899. I would highly recommend upgrading to that wonderful drinks package as well. So that's your soft drinks, your cocktails, your beers, your spirits. Upgrade to that, and then you don't have to worry, do you? It's all them. There's a few limitations, but give us a call and we'll give you all the details. But for £12 per person per day, that's great value for money. It really is. If you fancy going on the Independence of the Seas, 16th of September for 14 nights to going around some wonderful, wonderful ports of call. You're going to have a great time on that cruise. Wow, we're nearly at the end of the show. But we've still got more to cram in because we've got our quick picks as well. Let's have a look, shall we? Well, first of all, we're on the P&O Britannia. We're going around the Canary Islands on the 2nd of April of this year for 12 nights. Cruising out of Southampton, your first port of call, Madeira. Then we're on to La Palma, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lisbon, then back into Southampton for 12 nights. Look at the fare, $899 per person for 12 nights. That's great value for money on P&O's Britannia. Beautiful cruise ship on the 2nd of April for 12 nights. Round the Canary Islands, Southampton, Madeira, La Palma, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lisbon, back to Southampton. That's a great cruise and a great price. Look at it, $899 for 12 nights. Give us a call, 0333 7777 899. Now we're on to the Crown Princess on a Mediterranean adventurer, where you really will come back new. On the 13th of May of this year for 14 nights. So we're off for 2 weeks and we're sailing you out of Southampton. Your first port of call, wow, look at that. Barcelona for your first port of call. Then we're on to Corsica for Ajaccio. Then Civitavecchia, that's your port for Rome. Then we're on to Livorno for Florence and Pisa. Then we're off to Genoa. Then to Marseille. And then Gibraltar, then back to Southampton. Loads of ports of call on your 14 nights on the beautiful Crown Princess. Fares from just $1159 per person. That's a great value cruise on the Crown Princess. And finally, we're on Norwegian Cruise Lines on the Norwegian Jade. I've got lots of friends on board and you'll have a great time as well. We're off to the fjords, the Norwegian fjords, on the 11th of June for 9 nights sailing out of Southampton. Your first port of call is Hamburg. This is for the port of Ålesund. Then we're off to Helsilt, then Garangia, so you can go beautiful sailing on the Seven Sisters waterfall there. Then we're off to Flam, so you can go up the Flam Railway. Off to Bergen next. Bergen's a wonderful port of call before sailing you back to Southampton. Fares from just $1175 per person. If that's not enough, we're going to throw in the unlimited drinks package. Unlimited drinks package included in that price. That's brilliant. Give us a call 0333 7777 899. Some wonderful cruises there. And if you if you've got any cruises, any questions about any of the cruises you've seen, all you've got to do is give us a call. There's no such thing as a silly question. Our wonderful reservations team are waiting to take your call. So give us a call and we're more than happy to answer any of your question. That number again, 0333 7777 899. Give us a call because your perfect cruise is just a phone call away.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.